What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Chefscott, back in the kitchen, cooking up some builds. This one's a juicer, probably the most broken build that we've put together so far. Let's get into it, and while we're doing so, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So we're obviously going to be on Void. We're going to have Rally Barricade and Vortex Grenades. And for aspects, we're going to have controlled demolition. Hitting a target with a void ability or a volatile explosion makes them volatile. Further damaging the volatile target causes them to explode and grants you and nearby allies health when volatile targets explode. You can see here, watch my health just pop right back up once all those targets start to explode. Really nice aspect. We'll also have Bastion. Cast your super to grant an overshield, and casting your barricade grants overshields to you and your allies and can refresh while you're behind it. Really nice aspect as well. Gives you that ability to lead off engagements with an overshield and also save yourself from dying. We'll have Echo of Obscurity. Finishers make you invisible. Echo of Persistence, which increases the time for Invis, Overshield, and Devour. And we'll have Echo of Starvation. Picking up an Orb of Power grants you Devour. While Devour is active, additional kills extend the timer and also grant you Grenade Energy. Just really strong. It works especially great with the glaive and the invisibility that we're going to be rocking out. Alright, we'll also be rocking Font of Might to take advantage of the extra damage to our void weapons. We'll have Psionic Forging to increase the duration of Psycho Hack. Harmonic Finder, void weapon rapid kills make the Orb of Power. We're also rocking champ mods and volatile flow. Picking up an elemental well grants your weapons volatile rounds. This is extremely strong. It works especially well because it stacks with Font of Might. Now, if you're doing high-end content, you'll have those champion mods on. If you're not, then I would suggest maybe popping in a grenade kickstart or melee kickstart just to keep those abilities up even stronger and longer. Alright, let's take a look at our exotic armor piece, which is going to be the Severance Enclosure. Powered melee final blows unleash a damaging explosion. Finishers and final blows against more powerful targets increase the radius and damage of the explosion. This just synergizes really well with the whole build, as the build is built around being invisible and using those finishers as much as possible. And then now you're adding damage to those finishers, which just makes it extremely strong. I've got concussive dampener on, thermoshock plating, and then we'll have elemental ordnance, which is how we'll be making all of our wells is with our grenade. Just really strong combo overall. When you pair this with Echo of Obscurity and Devour, you're basically invisible forever, always have Devour up, and you're just killing mobs. On a leg piece, we've got a Rocket Scavenger. I've got Invigoration, which reduces melee cooldown each time you pick up an orb, and that pairs with our Reactive Pulse. While charged with light, when you take damage while surrounded by combatants, you emit a burst of damaging arc energy, and then you gain a powerful overshield while performing a finisher. This just pairs extremely nice with the entire build. You're always going to have that overshield for safety when you're doing finishers, which you'll be doing a lot to kill mobs, and just overall really strong combo. You can see here you get that finisher off, boom, you're invisible. You've popped all of those adds up, gave them damage. Most of them are going to be finishable on the way down. Pull off another finisher, most of the adds will die. And it's just a chaining effect where you don't even have to use your weapons as much. The Severance Enclosure is extremely strong. And built together with this build, you'll have Devour, you'll have explosive rounds, you're going to have Font of Might up all the time, you're going to be invisible. It's just extremely strong, synergizes really well. Alright, our next mods on our class item are going to be Energy Vampirism. Gain energy for your least charged ability when you suppress a target, and we'll have Suppressing Glaive. So we'll be suppressing targets quite a bit. And then we'll have Taking Charge, and that allows us to take advantage of picking up those orbs for Devour, even though we have our super up. So you'll see here that I'm going to use my grenade and then I'll suppress, and you get about a third every time you suppress. It does not work when you kill the target, it just has to be a bigger, tankier guy. But once you do suppress those, you'll see how fast you get those back. Just suppressing a couple of targets, I already have that particular grenade back. Super easy. Weapon-wise, I'm just using a hung jury. Obviously, we're going to have the Enigma. This is my favorite role. Impulse Amplifier and Unstoppable Force paired together. Really strong. And of course, Gallahorn, just because it's so flexible, has so much versatility. Overall, this build is absolutely nuts. Let's get this into the field and you can see what it's like.
9, 8, 7, ignition, 5,